Welcome back, everyone. Today is Monday, December 20th, and for today's adventure, I've got to get these trees out of here. So here's a look down the Diversion Trail, and as I've talked about it in other videos, but there's the dam. It's going to come up here, and instead of having to build up all the way down outside there, I can use the existing here, and that's why a couple of years ago, 2.5 years ago, I cleared this what I call the Diversion Trail, meaning so I wouldn't have to do what I just said. But these trees here, I talked about it in the last video. There's a ditch. They had cut a ditch in here, so there's a ditch that runs between these two trees. So these trees have grown up over that time, pretty big too. So this ditch has been here for a while, but it definitely needs to be filled in. It's too low. These trees are too low. You know, this has to be built up to where I'm standing as I get over here. This is too low. So these trees here they'd be killed because I'd have to put 4 feet of dirt over them. And we don't want to do that. And I certainly don't want to have to take these down after there's water right here, because that'll make it a lot tougher. So those I can easily get. I can easily get from up there and push them in here. I've got a few over here. The really big ones there. Sorry for the sun. It's always in the wrong place when you're trying to talk. But these right here, I want to get rid of as well. But I can't really get at them with the excavator. I have to fill the ditch in first, which I could do. Let me climb up there and I'll show you the ditch. So as you can see, here's the ditch. And I think these should go as well, because I don't need to have this ditch here. If that was all gone, that can just be filled in, and those trees will be fine, because there are a couple of nice trees. There's some big ones. So I could probably, once I fill this ditch in, then I can get at it, but until I bring material in to do that. But I want to try to get these trees down and get them ready so I could burn them before I do anything else down here. I can burn them right there. So, and then the other thing, I don't know if I'm going to do it today or not, but I'm going to pull back this material to build, because this is low. So I'm going to take that and flip it back up. And again, this can curve. It doesn't make any difference. And even this, I can pull this back. If I pull all this material back to here, I can use it and fill in over here, so then I can get the excavator in there a little better, and that little hump right there I can push in as well. So, well, let's see what comes of that, but that's the plan. All right, well, I opened the window for you. I hope you appreciate it. It's cold out today. But first thing I want to do is see if I can get this clear. I don't want to take too much away from that tree, but probably got too much around it anyway. This stuff grows up so fast here. I mean, this will all be filled back in again by June, if I don't keep it clear. One of the things I'm going to do is, I decided, until I get the dozer and the skid steer and the mini that I need, I'm not going to continue to do anything out there other than like this kind of thing. But anything I could use that for continuing the building up the dam road and all that, I'm not going to do it. I'm beating the heck out of this machine, and there's just no point. Plus the videos will be better. I mean, I can tell by the analytics, nobody really cares to watch the Kubota in action. So, and it takes me days to do what I can do in hours. So, and I can catch up on a lot of stuff over the winter. Come on. Well, and hopefully, like I said, today is Monday, Christmas is Saturday. Hopefully everybody's going to make the best of what they can with everything. Enjoy the family. I still have to do a few things, but luckily Wendy takes care of shopping for everybody. I just have to, I gotta get her something. Yeah. It's not my favorite time of the year. The holidays are now. This is already gonna be the third Christmas already without David. I don't know where the time went, but it's not a fun time for me. Let's see if we can get that in there. I guess this used to be it was a farm, but it also had they had cattle, cows, and that kind of stuff. So they had these drainage ditches all over. They're everywhere. You find some old ones that I say old ones. They're covered, you know, they're covered, all overgrown and everything. All right, stop the rocket. I don't know if I can get this tree down yet without it. That was in my way. That in my way yet, but I wanted to see if I could push this tree over without having to dig around it. I'm not really lined up for it either. on yet because I want to do what I can do without it so that I can dig a little bit. Maybe I can move this out of the way. It's very hard to dig. I've talked about it before, but very hard. Let's get this guy out of here. Very hard to dig with a thumb, with a mechanical thumb. It's always in the way. So, I wanted to not put it down yet. That was definitely holding it. Let's see if that'll go now. That was the one. The rest of those, I'll push it down. I'm just trying to get rid of these little trees. These are the ones that end up ripping your hoses off. Come on. Everything gets stuck in the teeth until you want it to. Out a little bit. I'm sick of rocking. this way this stuff can, it's been so dry here lately. We had a little bit of rain yesterday, and we've had a lot of wind. So I won't be able to burn this anytime soon. Run it at full throttle most times. It likes to overheat. I've even cleaned out the radiator and all that, but it burns a lot more fuel. It doesn't really get too much more done. That back out of there. Everything was looking so nice down there, even though I'm going to dig it up. Bladed it all off. Nice. Now I'm going to put trees all over it again. All that stuff I can pull over. I was almost going to move that pine tree and replant it, but I'll have to go right through this a little bit more afterwards, but take much to take those down. I almost want to take that other one, this one down too, but I like the trees. I don't want to have no trees over here, but I'm worried if I take that big one down, these roots are intertwined, and I'll have to take that one down too. Then I'll have no trees over here. I don't really want that. I might leave it. Let me go move the other camera. The vines will pull it off the teeth enough. Want it to stick in the teeth, it doesn't. Are horrendous, and they're so strong. See, there's not much holding those. Let's see if this one will just go on its own. Doesn't take much. So we had a good storm. I don't think this one's gonna go that easy. dirt we can get off this. A little too close. The rocket doesn't help. Let's see if this one will go. Get all that stuff, most of it from down below, but get it as close as possible. Now that one will get stuck. Last one. Well, we could try it from here. I don't know. There she goes. about that by rolling it over, you see? Less for me to have to break up. That one I can't really get at, but okay, here we are, end of day. Well, it's probably 3 hours, but I always say end of day. So, ditch is all filled in or gone. Trees are down, as you saw. I started cutting them up. I didn't video any of that. Don't really need to see if there's enough chainsaw action going on, but that was one full tank of fuel. I ran out, so I only had a couple more to cut. And when I lift them out, I tried to cut the stumps off, but I can't get at them all. So when I move this stuff and lift, I'll pull the stump out while I'm holding it. I'll cut it so there's no pressure on it. And what else? I'll probably end up pulling the trees out that I took when I took the riprap down, you know, these trees over here. I was just going to bury them, which would be fine, but if I'm going to burn this, then I'll probably just pull those out, because I'm probably going to burn it somewhere close to where it is. I don't want to get close to those two trees. Don't want any heat, but it'll probably be right around here, because then all the remnants are going to go back in there where there's already a hole, so I don't have to dig one. And these are all cut, just ready to be picked up. That stump is actually cut off, ready to go. So yeah, I'm happy with that. Here, let me walk up and around. Those two trees, like I said, I was debating on whether I should take them down. I like them, but I believe once I put the rest of the material back in the ditch, I think it will take hold and be fine. So you can see how much difference. It's almost not a trail anymore. The Diversion Trail kind of lost its trail capabilities, or adjective for it. But I got those 3 trees I left. The good thing with those, if they do blow over for some reason, they will fall inward that way. So at least I can get them. They won't fall into the water. So we've got a few stumps. I'll probably end up having to bury those or put them out for fish habitat. Uncle Greg and Wendy's father will love to be fishing here. So this is nicer here. The ditch is gone. I'm not bothering to go too crazy, because once these trees are gone here, I still got a little bit more to go, but I've got plenty of material to pull out. But once this is filled in and brought up, this is about the level where it needs to be anyway. All the way down, I have to build, well, not really too much over here, but this area down that end needs to be built up. So once that's filled in, I think this tree will be fine. And like I said, it's pretty much leaning in, so, but it's a nice tree, but it's leaning in. Both of them are leaning in, so if they happen to fall over, they're going to fall over in, not fall over out. I hope they don't fall over at all. But anyway, so I got it slicked up as well as possible for now. And like I said, I'm gonna wait till I get a dozer, because then I'll just cut the slope in if I need to build it up. I probably need to build this up just a little bit more. It really needs to be brought up to the level of over there. So just a hair bit up, and then like I said, I'll blade it off with a dozer. So all right, well, next thing I do is gonna build up for a bonfire, but I don't know. We're supposed to get rain for the rest of the week, and then Christmas comes at the end of the week. So I will say to everybody right now, have a Merry Christmas and enjoy the time with your family. And thank you again for watching. It's been a good year for viewership and subscribers, and hopefully next year will be even better for everyone. So again, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. And I guess I'll see you next year.